Thank you for viewing our community information meeting presentation for Measure L. We're excited to share the good news as to why this measure is important to our students and community. Since you were not able to attend one of our in-person meetings, there will be an email address shared at the end of the presentation for you to submit any questions you might have. There are over 1,000 school districts in the state of California, and Modesto City Schools is one of only a few that are classified as a city school district, which is made up of two separate entities serving kindergarten through 12th grade students. There are 8 local elementary districts, including Modesto City Elementary, that feed our local high schools. Because of our unique structure, Measures D and E only covers our kindergarten through 8 school improvements. In planning for the 2018 bond measure 4 years ago, it was recommended to focus on the elementary needs first, then a subsequent high school bond measure later. Modesto City Schools has a 150-year history for providing high-quality education for the community, consisting of 8 high schools in the year 2022. We currently serve more than 15,000 high school students in our existing facilities, ranging in age from 12 to 75 years old. The current location for Modesto High School was established in 1947, and Gregory High School was established in 2010. We must continue to find ways to improve our school facilities to maintain the high quality education our community expects and deserves. In 2014, Modesto City Schools hired an architectural firm to complete an evaluation of the existing facilities and produce a document called a Facility Needs Assessment. For the 8 high schools, $380 million of improvement needs were identified for the existing school facilities on each campus. Since then, $105 million in capital needs have been identified for facility additions at each high school, for a total of $485 million in identified need. Areas of need as identified in the Facility Needs Assessment and used as categories in the voter surveys are on this slide. They are outdated and damaged facilities, classroom technology and career technical improvements, improved accessibility, health and safety improvements, and physical education and athletic facilities. Please refer to your voter guide for the Measure L bond project list. Point out, we get asked that question frequently, especially in light of Measure H for the City of Modesto. And if not this year, in 2022, we would either have to wait until the next regularly scheduled election in 2024, or place a measure on the ballot in an off-year election cycle that requires a 2/3 voter approval. While we are very thankful for the ongoing support of our community, it has been over 20 years since we asked for an investment to improve our high schools. In September 2021, we completed our first survey of likely voters and followed up again during May of 22 with a second survey of likely voters. Both surveys showed enough support from our likely voters to meet the required 55% passage threshold. Our success for 2018 Measures D and E have shown our ability to be good stewards of the community dollars when provided to us for facility improvements. A Proposition 39 general obligation bond is issued by a public agency and must be approved by at least 55% of the voters within the district's boundary. Bond proceeds are used to complete various capital improvement projects. Measure L is estimated to cost property owners within the high school attendance boundary $29 per 100,000 in assessed value. The cost would apply to all property owners, both residential and commercial. And it's important to note that assessed value is based on the purchase price of the property and can and is significantly lower than the existing market value, which depends on when the property last changed ownership. So on this slide, you can see just some estimates. If your home is assessed at $300,000, it would be an additional $87 per year. or $7.25 a month added to your local property tax bill. If your home is $500,000 in assessed value, that would be $145 per year, or $12.08 per month. $29 per 100,000 in assessed value generates $198 million in bond sales for high priority projects that were identified on the earlier slide. Similar to the elementary measures D and E, all 8 high school sites will receive improvements, and having local bond funds will allow the district to leverage future state bond funds for modernization eligible projects. The Measure L bond program is estimated to have 3 bond issuances over 4 years. Each issuance has a planned 30-year payback period for the property owner, and the issuance cost of $198 million in bonds is estimated to be $1,341,000, with an estimated interest on the bonds of $146,482,984. Voter-approved bonded debt requires strict financial accountability and voter assurances. All bond funds must remain local and cannot be taken away by the state of California. In addition, no funds can be used for employee salaries, pensions, or to balance the district's operating budget. And all expenditures require a mandatory annual audit and the formation of an independent citizens oversight committee that will ensure all funds are spent as promised to the voters. Since the passage of measures D and E in 2018 for our elementary schools, $78 million has been spent on elementary and junior high school improvements, helping to strengthen the local economy by supporting local jobs and improving the home value for property owners. In addition, we are very pleased to have saved our local taxpayers over $10 million in bond interest costs that allows us to allocate more funds towards bond projects instead of payback on the outstanding debt. Thank you for taking the time to view our informational meeting video for Measure L, and please email any questions you have to publicinfo@mcs4kids.com and visit our district website for more information. Thank you.